What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of that high-level pro boxing media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, and most importantly, the People's Channel. I got my man Rashidi Ellis getting comfy after a nice workout. I'm out here
Mm-hmm.
just catching some sun, but
It look like
nevertheless,
you're in the islands, bro. Look like you're in Florida all the time.
listen, man. I was watching Brian Norman Jr. versus Jin Sasaki's fight.
Mm-hmm.
For that WBO title, man, and it's nice to see an American fighter go out to Japan, outside the country, to defend their title. Not necessarily being able to fight at home, and going out the country and getting that big bag. I mean, talk to me. What do you think about his performance? And just what do you think about yourself? Actually, having that opportunity to go outside the country to fight.
Yeah, his performance was good. I was rooting for him as a Black American going to Japan. I was rooting for him. I wanted him to win. So he bring that belt back to America. So I got that chance to take that.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually got to talk to my boy Brian Norman Sr. a little bit earlier today. And
He's probably jumping up and down when he's talking to you. He's probably
oh,
doing backflip.
nah, smooth victory. I mean, what's
Okay.
your thoughts on the actual, like, the fight itself, the setup? I think uh, he did a little level change, faked up top, stab to the body. You know what I mean? Caught the
Yeah.
little the stab that Jin Sasaki gave him, then followed with, you know what I mean, a check right hook, left hook to be exact. I mean, dreadful. And then you seen Jin Sasaki get carried out in a stretcher.
Oh,
I
shit.
seen his head bounced on the canvas 3 times.
Oh,
Um,
that's
it
what
was
hurt him,
less,
probably. That's what hurt him.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, it was a beautiful setup. Jab to the body, fake up top. You know, so it was a good setup, good knockout.
100%, right?
Okay.
What do you think about the opponent itself? I mean, Jin Sasaki, and what else? I mean, talk to me. I mean, you got a fight coming up in a couple of days.
Yes. I got to fight Saturday, so we match up around the same time, so we could definitely talk about something now. Talk about a matchup against me and him after I whoop some ass on Saturday night. So you can make something happen. But his
You know,
opponent, I really don't know much about him. I seen one fight but he lost to somebody, some tall dude that was like 140. I think he got knocked out. I think he got stopped. He got
Andy,
stopped, right? He
Andy
got stopped.
Roca, yeah, he got stopped. Yep, got knocked out.
Yeah, yeah. He got knocked out. Yeah, Sam. So yeah, so that's his second getting knocked out. Second time getting knocked out. So.
Okay, okay. You believe you're a better fighter than Jin Sasaki?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely, 100%. He looked like a solid fighter. I saw a couple of his highlights, but highlights make you look like a fucking monster. you know. But yeah, well, I'm definitely a way better fighter. So,
What's your thoughts on Brian Norman Sr. Saying that he likes your fight with his son, and he believes that he'll knock you out as well.
you said that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to say that. But he really don't mean that shit. If he could have gone so easy, we would have been fine. You know what I mean? He would have fought me instead of fucking
Well, you
Cuevas.
had to get in the top 10. Remember?
Oh, I had to get in the top 10, but now I'm in top 10. I'm in there. I'm in there now, so that fight could definitely happen. But Cuevas wasn't even top 10. Cuevas was like 18, some shit. So if he could knock me out so easy, he would have just fought me.
Mm, mm.
Like, because they know I'm a high risk. They know I'm a risk. They can say whatever. They can say they can knock me out and shit, but they fight me then.
Speaking of Cuevas, you sparred Cuevas.
Yeah, that's why Cuevas back in Puerto Rico.
How was that?
Yeah, it was fun. I don't like saying much fun, but he's not on my level. I can say that he's not on my level.
You're a good guy. You're a really good guy.
Yeah, you know what happened, but
Yeah.
but he's not on my level. I can say that.
Okay. Okay. What's your reaction to Brian Norman Sr. telling me earlier today that the only fight that makes sense right now at home and Atlanta is
Atlanta.
you and Polanco. You guys are the only two. I told him
Yeah.
that, he told me that Polanco's people don't want that fight.
Okay. So you can scratch out Polanco. So it is me. So we fighting.
What
So who
about
else is
you?
there?
Tell me, so what do you think about you going to Atlanta to, fight for a title shot, to fight Brian Norman, Jr.? Talk to me.
Yeah. The let's be real. It's a risk going to somebody's hometown because the judge is gonna try to fuck you. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'll go to Atlanta and fight him.
Right,
I
you
don't
have no
care. I'll
choice
go to
at this
Atlanta.
point, right?
Yeah, yeah. I got no choice at this point. So I go to Atlanta and fight him. And especially if the money's right, hell yeah, why not?
Hmm. Hmm.
The money talks, man. So,
Money do
so,
talk. Would that
wait,
be a
he really
situation that you
he said that though. That came out his mouth. He said
senior
that. Oh,
senior?
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. So after I whip some ass Saturday night, I don't want to overlook somebody, but it's kind of hard to look over somebody when that shit happened. But yeah. So
It's a
me and
title
Brian Norman
fight.
could definitely get it on.
It's
Yeah,
life
the
change.
title
It,
fight.
it changes your life, Rashidi.
Of course, of
Legit.
course. So yeah,
So I
definitely.
know you can't look past him, but I just got out and he said that Polanco and Rashidi Ellis are the only fights that make sense in Atlanta as a homecoming.
Okay. Blanco's ducking that shit. Blanco's ducking it. So me and Brian Norman should definitely fight then after this.
I believe that that's the best fight that can happen at welterweight. As far as Jerron Boots Ennis now moving up to 154 pounds, what do you think? Do you feel like that's? I mean, they got Alex Rocha, and what I love about Senior is this that like he knows that you beat Rocha. He understands the boxing politics. I mean, there is a guy in Australia that is undefeated, so the money is, if it's tempting there, you know how it goes. You know what I mean? We're gonna go where the money is and fight you at home, and you got to keep doing your job. You know what I mean? As far as an American fighter, uh, getting great performances with good people, and I know it's been hard to get people in the ring with you. Um, you could talk about that frustration, but in the same time, I mean, you said money talks. At the end of the day, this is a title fight. It's not. Uh, it's not no other high negotiations. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think?
Yeah, they have that on their side saying but about the belt instead of the money. But yeah, um and who's the guy from Australia? You
I
say
don't
the guy
really
from
know his.
Australia won from him?
Yeah, I don't know his name, but like I said, money talks. At the end of the day, if your promoter is backing you up and they want that title shot, you know what I mean. That's just how it goes,
Yeah,
right? But if you get in the name of being Rashidi Ellis and hearing that from Brian Norman Sr., I mean, do you feel like money could be a problem in that situation if it or you are the type of person? I remember Zab said, I have to beat Corey Spence for a hundred thousand after he already made
yeah,
millions plus. You know what I mean?
yeah. No,
But it's about having that title. When you get that title, you basically call those shots.
yeah. I understand that though. I understand, but shit, I did that shit so much times and promised this and that. But I know it is different though. It's a world title. It's
Title
different.
shot.
I
Yeah.
understand that. But huh?
It's a title shot. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
title shot.
title
It's
shot.
always different though. But I've been promised like you beat this person next, things gonna be bigger, bigger, bigger. I beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. Nothing changed. What the fuck? So I understand that. So, but
Hey,
the title,
hey, maybe,
title.
maybe, maybe they want to do a rematch clause, because if they're fighting you, that's two fights. Whoa, you never
Yeah,
know. You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I
Like,
don't mind that. If the rematch is a lot more money, then fuck it. I'll sign that shit.
you got, yeah, it's business. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's if they
Yeah.
give you that opportunity. Maybe they give you that opportunity if you win, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
Performances mean everything at the end of the day,
Sure.
and substance, and them. Just like I said, Alex Roach is ranked ahead of time. If Oscar De La Hoya is not backing up, to go get that shot, against Brian Norman, and that could probably trump your fight. You know what I mean? But in the same time, it's like maybe Oscar De La Hoya wants to do it, you know, at more where his home is. You know what I mean? And Alex Roach's hometown. Um, I don't know.
Yeah, what you probably try to do.
maybe, or maybe Rocha goes to Atlanta. You know, I don't know how much sense that makes. I mean, at the end of the day, Rocha does speak English. You know, he could probably, marketed by, Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions. I mean, it's very tricky to see what happens, but obviously,
Nah,
big performances.
me and Brian Norman will promote better. Roach is too nice. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna talk shit. So yeah, we definitely promote way better. It will be a bigger fight. Me and Brian Norman. Plus, I beat Alexis Rocha. So it's like, what the
and
fuck?
and that's what the Normans like, is that when
Yeah,
talking to
yeah.
Junior, he says, "I want to test myself when I ask about Rashidi Ellis."
I
That
respect that as
is
a fighter.
respect.
Uh huh.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Versus,
Uh
let
huh.
me just get paid and take this Alex Rocha check, this Golden Boy check, real
Yeah.
quick. You know what I mean?
Take the easy route. Yeah, yeah. So I respect that.
Am I
You
gonna
know.
get? Yeah, am I gonna win the fans over? And I think this is at that
Yeah.
point that is like where Brian Norman is at right now. It's like, listen, did y'all see that performance? Now everyone's talking about it. Everyone's talking about this knockout. You know what I mean? And that's why performances mean so much. As far as this Saturday in the Lower Auditorium, what does performances mean to you now after hearing what Brian Norman said today?
Um. Yeah. I gotta go out there and perform as well. Cause if I go out there and look like shit, they gonna talk shit. You know what I mean? I gotta go out there and just do my thing. If the
Right.
knockout comes, it comes. But I gotta go out there and do me.
What's your thoughts on Polanco? Catching a fight that's not a guy that's in the top
Um.
10 type deal.
He probably. He probably don't believe that he really could beat him. I don't know. I'm surprised about that. If
Yeah,
that's
he
true, but
and I'm surprised with
it
you
probably is
too.
true.
Like even Senior says that, and I said that I couldn't believe he would duck you. I mean, I
Nah, I'm not.
understand why. I
I'm not
understand.
surprised. I'm not
No,
surprised.
no, no.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't. I
surprised either.
understand, but to get an opportunity with a name,
Yeah, no, um, no, man. I would have.
you know what I
I would
mean?
have risked it. I would have risked it for me, but he ain't. But he ain't like. I guess he ain't like that.
Anyone that's training in that camp, y'all gotta ask Polanco what's going on with Rashidi Ellis. Why you don't want to fight
Shit,
Rashidi Ellis?
he know why, man.
Yeah,
He knows
yeah,
why.
nasty work, man, nasty work. Well, anyways, man, like June 21st in the Lower Auditorium, man.
Make
We're
sure
gonna make
everybody tune in, man, or come through if you guys in the New England area.
and
The Lower
where can they get the
Auditorium.
tickets?
The link's on my bio. Just click the link on my bio, and the promo code is Rashidi, all caps.
Where
You get
Rashidi, man?
a
You
little
already
discount.
know. I'm
All
gonna let you do your
right,
thing.
all right,
God bless you, brother, and I'll see you tomorrow in
all
the.
right.
Attention Lowell, Massachusetts. We are back. June 21st, CES Promotions presents Rashidi Ellis. Mill City Mayhem is going down. Make sure you stay tuned.